Big Finish Audio, the Paternoster Gang, whatever remains. So
I
she's the
love,
inspiration for Sherlock Holmes, and
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 she's
it
like
annoys
so
her.
about it.
Like, he's
Like,
permanently dead. He died at Reichenbach Falls. Oh, sweet. Actually, with
Uh,
that, you could, if she thinks he's dead at Reichenbach Falls, then you could probably actually date when this episode happened, because uh, it would have to be after Reichenbach Falls, but before the new adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
yeah.
So that actually gives us a pretty good date now that I'm thinking about it. Um,
I love Strax does like
I know. Oh my gosh. You know what Strax and that landlady remind me of? Have you guys have all seen Full Metal Panic?
I have,
Yeah,
yes.
You know
sure.
that one episode where that girl has a crush on him and gives him the secret note and he blows up his entire locker?
uh,
That's what I was thinking of with Strax and that landlady. It's like she's following me. She just likes you, Strax. Likes me for what? What did I do? I
Not,
Strax is just
well, I mean, if they ever get together, he can show her the old Zontar.
oh god. I'm sorry,
I
but
put in there somewhere.
I I'm picturing her as a Mrs. Beakley sized person. Like, big big motherly type of landlady or, innkeeper. And then you have this tiny little evil, tiny little angry Sundarin dude in a suit. I'm just like, wow, just wow, that's so weird. Like he's so cute though with this little potato head. I'm not a potato.
I'm kind of like surprised somebody's like him says, "Wait, humans' heads aren't shaped like that."
He's just a freak from the freak show. He has a really bad case of acne, okay?
Let's see. Yeah. The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. Okay. The final problem, which is the Reichenbach Falls, is December 1893. Um, and then The Return of Sherlock Holmes was published from 1903 to 1904 in the Strand.
So we got a 20-year
Well, 1893 to 1903.
10-year thing.
So yeah, a 10. So there's a 10-year gap. So this is the late 18. This is late 1800s.
Yeah.
1893 to 1903, something like that. Though we don't know when 1893 actually hit, because it could have happened any time prior to this. Because she's just said that the Reichenbach Falls thing, he is dead, and he will stay dead. So it's just before the turn of the.
Imagine how depressing that would be if this was 1902. It's like, God, God damn it, Sherlock is dead and he will stay dead. Next year, what the fuck? No, that's Suntaha. Nice inflection though. Yeah, that would be so sucky. I love that. You ladies will have to share a room, I'm afraid. It's like,
That won't be a problem.
that's fine. We usually do anyways.
Yes,
They were
fluff my
roommates.
pillows. Oh God, yes. These two lived together thousands of years ago, and they did all their cooking together. Oh my God, they're roommates.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were so poor they had to share a bed. Uh-huh.
They
Sure.
they were
That's
buried
what
together in the same way that married couple were buried. Oh my God, they're best friends.
yeah. You see, I understand, like I can see why gay people, gay shippers are like that, but at the same time, they're doing the exact opposite of that. Like, Kate and Osgood are best friends, and Kate is more of a mother figure to her. So all of these Kate and Osgood shippers just freak me out because it's like, ew, no, no, no. But at the same time, you are welcome to ship what you want. Just don't d- don't
You
expect
will be
me.
judged.
Yes, don't expect me to agree with you. Just like Twilight and just like people who ship Twilight and Celestia. No, stop,
My
please.
mind went somewhere else for a second.
What?
Oh, the second you said Twilight, I kind of thought the sparkly vampire movie.
Oh, ew. Why? Why?
I don't know.
We don't sparkle. Jeez. But yeah, it's one of those. No, no, that's wrong. Just like Peter Parker and Tony Stark. No, stop it.
Yeah.
I know, right? You know how many people ship Starker and it's just like, go away, you freaks. You are welcome to ship what you want, just keep it away from me. So, yeah. On the one hand, there are certain ships where it's just like, I can see doing what these people in denial are doing, where they're like, no, they're best friends because they are. Whereas there is a whole nother level to that where you're like, oh, Lyra and Bonbon are just friends.
Well, they did say they were best friends.
Yeah, yeah,
Never mind the wedding picture at the end.
yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, you there is okay, there are the cases where there is no canon evidence of them being more than friends. And then you're like, oh, they're gay because this or that. Or like Sam Bucky shippers. Oh my gosh, so many of them. And Steve Bucky. It's like Steve Bucky shippers and Sam Bucky shippers. It's like apparently the Winter Soldier has a thing for Captain America, whoever wears the suit.
I swear to God, if my work is calling me to come in tonight, fuck them.
That's what I said. I'm just like ignoring my phone at that point. Like they text me to come in. Nope. I'm on holiday. But on the other hand, you have ships that are canon, that are like, it is a canon ship. It is a thing that, like, yes, they are together. Or they've done everything but say they're together. Like Lyra and Bonbon. Perfect
Or
example.
Scootaloo's aunts.
Or Scootaloo's Ants. Exactly. You basically do everything except say outright that they're gay. And yet people are like, no, they're not together. They're just friends. Very, very good friends. Like, uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay then. Like, And I'm sure somewhere they will have people doing that with Vastra and Jenny at some point. Like, they're married. You can't have two women get married, and back then it's like, she's a lizard lady. Her culture probably doesn't care about that.
Well, she's a lizard lady. Her butler's a potato. So
I am not a potato.
Oh, now I want a potato with sour cream and chives.
Anyway, yeah, it's it's not really a thing. This episode, like a lot of them, to be honest, is very Scooby-Doo-esque.
Well,
With minus the aliens. There's no actual, well, there's actual aliens, but like the ones causing the problems
Yeah.
weren't the aliens.
Hey, so do you think that device that she found, it was the device the ones in the last episode were worried about?
Probably.
I mean, it has been a while since I've heard these. I mean, I re-listened to this one today, but I am almost going in as new as you guys, because I've only heard them like twice before. And if I remember correctly, this one does have an overarching story. It's either this one or the next one have an overarching story.
Ooh.
But I'm sure it's this one.
I do love a good overarching story.
Also, when I heard the first time, some of these episodes I kind of fell asleep to because I was listening to them on the bus on my way home from work, and you know how exhausting that is. Like, I'm sure Madrock knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Start dozing off, and you're like, fuck, where am I?
That's why I listen to them while I'm at work.
Although, I have gotten to the point where I wake up about 5 minutes before my stop. But I automatically start waking up right before my stop. It's like a geotag or something in there.
Anyway, yeah. So the old scare off everybody so you can have the oil gambit.
I love it. I love it says, oh my god. Black gold? No, crude oil.
Yeah.
Like what are you talking about black gold? Gold's not black.
It's either pink or yellow or white.
White's my favorite. The gold is kind of eh.
Ugh. Gold looks dirty to me. I don't know why, but it looks dirty. I like silver.
Ooh, I love silver. Cheaper too.
Yeah.
More pretty.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot prettier.
Yeah.
Not prettier. Yeah. And as soon as you heard that, as soon as you saw, well, not saw, but they came across that that speaker with the sound effects, you're like, oh God, I know what's going on here. They're scaring somebody off.
Where are you?
Exactly. It's like, well, I'm sure Jenny would look good in a Velma dress. Or Daphne. No. Yeah, she'd probably be more of a Daphne, probably.
And then all you have to do with Strax is put black dots on him.
Yeah. Give him dog ears.
I am not wearing this.
Give him one of those dog ear headbands. Rut-row. I am not saying rut-row. What does that even mean anyway? And I do not need to eat. I am fully charged.
I bet you will. I'll bet you will.
Oh my god,
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink,
Straximic,
and say no more.
Straximic and Duracell commercial. These batteries just keep me going and going and going and going and going.
Okay, you really need to see a doctor about that.
You
Or
shouldn't
drink
need.
less water.
How you're surviving batteries enough to deal with diarrhea is.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't stick batteries up there.
But he gets a charge out of it.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why he's so far in debt.
That's shocking, really. It has its positives and its its negatives. He's a bit. He's not much of a. Isn't he can be a bit of a live wire at times. Is
What?
that enough? Is that enough puns?
Yeah, but what have I started?
Bit of an Austin Powers moment. It's no way to get ahead in life. Like, yeah, let's not. Okay.
And
Hey, I don't know if centaurans can even procreate because they're a clone species. And they don't
I
even
mean,
the way people do.
Nature finds a way.
phones away.
But I mean, physically speaking, I guess there's always this the way Jenny and Bastra go about it, but I don't know what he'd enjoy out of it. I'm not going any further down that road.
Yes, let's not. I'd rather not
Let
have to
the
edit this episode.
birds do their business without me. Because Santa, huh?
Zontar, ha, Zontar, ha. Anybody watching does not get that, and I'm glad they don't.
Yeah.
Inside jokes.
Yeah. I mean, I was wondering the same thing with that, the morbid curiosity aspect of it. Back with the what was it bunch? The Braidberry bunch or whatever?
Bradbury, yeah. There's a show
Yeah.
called that, I think.
No, the guys from the alternative pattern.
Yeah. The mirror Paternoster road.
Oh, yeah.
The one the where the Centauran was with the human. Although, what does that say about humans that they'll shag anything?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they're just a bit ahead of the curve,
I guess so, but I mean,
because when you get to was it the 51st century or something?
yeah, but I mean, in both cases, it's the human with the other. Human with the Centauran, human with the Silurian.
I mean, why do you think Jack Harkness was made?
A lot of childhood trauma. No, that's the whole reason he exists. A lot of childhood trauma and really, really messed up life story. Also,
Yeah.
being partnered with John Hart did not help. Which you understand if you've seen Torchwood.
Yeah.
Played by James Marsters, was it? Marsden? One of those two. I always confuse those two. The one who played Spike from Buffy.
Wait, Spike the Dragon was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No, not Spike the Dragon. Spike the blonde vamp. Spike the kinky blonde vamp. Although, remind me later, I might draw Spike as Spike. I will add that to my list of things. Kind of like Pinky in the banana hammock. Which, guess what? We actually had a banana hammock at work. It was one of those banana baskets, but it was shaped like a hammock. Like the basket itself swung. I'm like, holy shit, this is a actual banana hammock. And I thought of you guys.
Of course.
When I see a banana hammock, I think of you two.
Thanks.
And not you wearing it because ew. But anyways,
yes.
I think we've well exhausted this.
Yes,
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you, meddling lizard, potato, and girl. Boy.
Potato.
No, girl, you got it right. Oh, I'll have to make a note of that.